The Bold and the Beautiful latest update. In Bold and the Beautiful, Hope Logan and Carter Walton's whirlwind engagement has left fans buzzing. Though they're over the moon now, Hope's quick yes to Carter's sudden proposal has everyone wondering if she'll actually say, "I do." After all, she hesitated before agreeing, and it felt like Carter pressured her. Plus, Liam's health crisis has her heart torn. Meanwhile, Sheila warned Luna to stay away from her granddaughter Electra, and Katie is worried about her son will getting tangled with the wrong woman. With weddings, warnings, and secrets, it's shaping up to be a wild summer in Los Angeles. Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. After watching these videos, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Bold and the Beautiful. Hope dumps Carter at altar. Twist ahead? Bold and the Beautiful sees Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, and Hope Logan, Annika Noel, officially engaged and blissfully happy. But is Carter destined for heartache? We're going to talk about the possibility that Hope dumps Carter at the altar. I don't know about you guys, but this Insta reunion / Insta forgiveness / Insta engagement with Carter and Hope just doesn't feel to me like the start of a happily ever after. It feels off and it feels contrived, to be frank. Now, whether that's because things are going to go awry or weird writing, I don't know. Carter heard from Hope that he misunderstood her words to Liam Spencer, Scott Clifton. Remember, Carter thought Hope was saying she loves him and wants to be with Liam. That certainly sounds like what we heard Hope saying, but then she claimed her stance was that Liam's brain cancer crisis made her not want to waste time being away from Carter, and she cares about her ex-husband, but doesn't want to be with him. Despite Hope overhearing Carter and Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, and knowing he kissed the other woman, Carter promised to be faithful and said it didn't mean anything. He said he'd never look at another woman, and he said he'd support Hope throughout Liam's ordeal. Inside Carter and Hope's sudden engagement on BNB. Carter just got Hope back and then decided 5 minutes later he's going to propose. She had barely forgiven Carter, and then he completely shocks Hope when he pulls out this ring. So, how did Carter just happen to have a diamond ring in a box at that moment? Was he already planning to propose to Hope, or is this a leftover? Is it a recycled ring? It might have belonged to Maya Ovant, Carla Mosley, or Paris Buckingham, diamond white. I don't really remember their rings. I know it's not the ring he gave Zoe Buckingham, Kiara Barnes, because that one was really big and really flashy. Initially, there was just shock all over Hope's face, and it might have felt too soon to her. She told Carter that she needed to be cautious, and he knew that Hope wasn't ready, and it definitely looked like she was going to say no. But then Carter talked her into it, although it was a hard sell. Finally, after a whole bunch of pushing, Hope did say yes to Carter. Of course, I think Hope loves Carter, but her trust in him has been shaken to its core. Plus, the proposal just came out of nowhere, and so quickly after they had reunited. So, Hope was a little hesitant, but in the end, she said yes. At the same time, it was pretty out of character for her to say yes to a quickie proposal like this, whether it's with Carter or Thomas Forrester, Matthew Atkinson, or anybody. But that's what they're doing on BNB. Brooke, Steffi, and Ridge react to Hope and Carter's engagement news. Right now, Hope and Carter are both over the moon happy. They hightailed it over to the company, and Hope wasted no time at Forrester Creations before showing off the rock Carter gave her. She announced their engagement to Brooke Logan, Catherine Kelly Lang, Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline McInnes Wood, and Ridge Forrester, Torsten K. Of course, Brooke is ecstatic for both of them. Hope's mom thinks Carter is Hope's destiny and will make her happy. Steffi wants to be happy for Hope, and I think she is to some extent, but Ridge and Steffi swapped a look at the news. Ridge and Steffi both seem a little nervous about Hope and Carter's reunion. Just that in itself. Never mind the engagement, which definitely has them nervous because when they were together, that's when they stole the company from Steffi, Ridge, and Eric Forrester, John McCook. To her credit, Steffi is really trying for Hope's sake. Ridge is also playing nice, and he admitted he wants Hope to be happy. And of course, Ridge wants Carter happy because that's his best friend. So, right now, everything's going great. Carter's engagement track record. Will he ever say, "I do"? But I do have to wonder how long it's going to last. As happy as Hope seems, It feels like she was pressured into saying yes. Maybe that wasn't Carter's intention, but who knows? Because he is a serial proposer who never manages to get all the way to I do. 3 engagements, but no wife. Not yet. Not ever. Yes, he loves Hope and has the best intentions. But remember his last engagement on Bold and the Beautiful? That one blew up at the altar, too. But Carter did the ditching. If you recall, Quinn Fuller, Rena's chauffeur, showed up just as Carter was saying his vows to Paris. Quinn said she loved him and asked him to walk away from his bride, and Carter did it. So I've got to say, because of that alone, if Hope dumps Carter at the altar, it's a little slice of karma to go with the wedding cake. Unpacking Hope's decision to marry Carter. Let's consider just quickly also why exactly Hope said yes to Carter's proposal. We've heard Liam tell her over and over he wants Hope to get back with Carter. And Liam was just explaining to Finn, Tanner Novlin, why he's pushing that. Because Liam's dying, he wants to make sure each of his exes has a good man in their life to help raise his daughters. And Hope has heard that echoing in her head from Liam. If you remember the last time Hope turned down a proposal, the one from Thomas, he walked away in anger, and he left the country, and that was it. So Hope may not want to risk losing Carter the way she lost Thomas. And of course, Carter would be a wonderful stepdad to Beth. But even so, yes was not the answer that Hope wanted to give Carter. Instead, it felt to me like he pressured her, and then she had that pressure from Liam and the consequences of saying no. That was a little bit of pressure that was kind of scaring her. But that yes doesn't mean that Hope's going to say I do. Not at the end. Reasons Hope might not marry Carter on Bold and the Beautiful. First, it seems like Liam is going to do the chemo and radiation protocol. We know Bridget Forrester, Ashley Jones, is back soon and she may be part of Liam's treatment team. And if he recovers, that's going to change things for Hope. That's just a fact. She may realize she's still in love with Liam and she wants to be with him now that he's not under a death sentence. Second, those doubts about Daphne might crop up again. I'm not sure the nose is gone for good, and Carter was really tempted. And third, Deacon Sharp, Sean Cannon, does not want Hope with Carter. And if Liam lives, I expect Deacon will press her towards her ex-husband. Plus, from a Bold and the Beautiful perspective, Carter never ever gets the girl in the end. Even Quinn, who came back for him, dumped him before all was said and done. Karma on B and B? The possibility of a Hope and Carter wedding interruption. So, Hope may not go through with marrying Carter. They might plan the perfect wedding day, and Hope makes it all the way to the altar. If Bold really wanted to do something karmic, they'd have Liam interrupt the wedding and ask Hope to choose him, and it would all come full circle like what Carter did to Paris, and it would be done to him, and he could be crushed on his wedding day. If Hope walks away on their big day, poor Carter would be devastated. So, however it happens before the wedding, during the wedding, after the wedding, I just don't think Hope is in this with Carter for the long run. And to be honest, I don't think she's going to go through with a wedding to Carter. I don't think she would dump him to be malicious, but then again, in the end, I just don't see Hope getting a happily ever after with him. Today's next update. Bold and the Beautiful key moments, May 29th. Sheila's warning and Katie's worries. Sheila dropped a bombshell as Katie spirals. The Bold and the Beautiful key moments for Thursday, May 29th, 2025, show critical moments for our favorite characters. Sheila issues Luna a fierce warning while Katie has even more worries about her son. You need to see the drama delivered in today's episode. Not so sweet granddaughter. Back at Il Giardino, Electra, Linnea Grace, confronted Luna, Lisa Yamada. She made sure Luna understood that her boyfriend didn't want her. Luna kept digging into Electra. She wanted to know if she was jealous of her. That's when Sheila, Kimberlyn Brown, overheard their conversation and she wasn't happy. Electra called Luna a whack job. Meanwhile, Luna retaliated and called Electra Miss Priss. But Sheila was calling the shots now. She told Luna to cut the crap, basically. Electra told Luna to listen to her grandmother, since it was only right. After Electra left, Sheila warned Luna about messing with Electra. But Luna wasn't here for it. Sheila was on to Luna. She could tell that her granddaughter would mess with Electra the way that she messed with Tom, Howard Clint, and Hollis Chambers. She warned Luna that just because she was given a second chance, that doesn't mean she gets to make the same mistakes. In a shocking twist, Sheila advised Luna to leave Los Angeles. What choice will Luna make? Will she finally give up and leave Los Angeles behind? Or will she stay and cause more chaos? Mother-son meeting. Meanwhile, Will Crumoro was at the office, but he had a lot on his mind. Katie, Heather Tom, went into mom mode and asked him what was wrong. He confessed that he was thinking about Luna, but not in that way. Luna has been sending him seductive DMs, and he hasn't had the nerve to block her. Katie warned her son about not fraternizing with Luna, since she's a cold-blooded killer. He's aware of Luna's past, but he knows that Luna is into him. She's not giving up. Will regrets telling Electra about the texts. The mother-son duo agreed that this wouldn't be happening if it weren't for Bill Don Diamant. After Katie left, Electra returned to the office in a huff. She told Will that she had gone to see Luna. He wanted to know if she was okay. Electra admitted that she was angry, but she wasn't hurt. She informed him that Luna threatened her. What's going to happen next in this storyline? Is Luna headed to the dark side again? We're interested in seeing how this storyline heats up, just in time for the summer. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button for more updated news.